Okay, before I started this video, so in my last two videos, I've been testing Nero, right? I didn't pull for Nero, I made that clear, because I'm using the homies on Beata's account over here, and he purchased this, correct? So again, I did not purchase it, making this clear. I told you I wouldn't, and I am staying true to that, all right? There was only a few things in this game. So first, I'm free to play for how long? For how freaking long, all right? So first off, okay, if it was like Scarlet, summer outfit, all right, maybe 60 bucks, I'll let it go. I'm just kidding. But seriously, no, this is not my account. This is on Bina, the absolute legend. He always lets me use his account here and there to test out units, which he's the Chad for. Absolute legend, dude. But appreciate you, by the way. But today, I really wanted to talk about this because we're in like a very weird area. I don't know what's been like happening in the game, but maybe Shift Up just got lazy with some of these things. Like today, we'll talk about it. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's jump into it. So first thing, okay, if you were to go through like the recent units, I did a lot of testing with Nero. She's not bad. She's not like garbage. She's just like okay. That's it, right? I told it to you blatantly. She's okay. Okay. Right now, again, as time progresses, maybe she gets better with better healers, or she's broken, like as in bugged, like dead, right? Because it doesn't make sense some of her kit stuff. And again, this is why I also want to say it. It's as if they haven't done testing, right? On some of these characters that recently released, they're just weird, right? In a lot of capacity. If you were to look at like the starter banners of the game, like look at Lapis. Lapis is really good for so much stuff. It's not even funny, and she was the first or second banner, right? Which is crazy to me, yeah? Helm has been kind of held on for a very long time now, and she's another character who just really shines till this day. So it's like, what happened, right? Because the recent characters, if you were to look at them, I don't know if they're tested properly before releasing, or they're just rushing out characters where it doesn't matter to them. Because again, whatever it is, there was no way you sat down. Where is his Neon even? He reset skills on Neon recently because she's not good, and people will always be in my comments like, no, Go, she's actually really good. What are you saying? She is not good, dog. This character is not good. Her damage is just very, very lackluster. Even after the buff, it's not. It's like you don't need to invest in this character at all. From any standpoint, you can literally live without her. Like, genuinely, okay? And the tier list, even after the buff, it doesn't get bumped up that much because it's still low damage. Yes, the burst is better, but still, you know, iffy. So, that is there. But it's as if testing hasn't occurred. With this newest character, Nero, the one problem that I see the most, and it's really stupid, Rapunzel's the only character that works with her, correct? So what happened? Is it that the buffs aren't proccing properly? Like where when one healer kicks in, like let's say it's Mary. When Mary kicks in a heal after her burst, right? She has to burst to heal. That's how it kind of works here. So it activates with full burst, affects all allies, then the healing goes up, correct? But it only gives her one stack. So where the hell are the 4 other stacks? Because she's buffing, it's healing over time. It's as if it's only the activation that gets it, but Rapunzel gets it every time. It's very weird, right? So I don't know if they have to fix that, and maybe that's why her kit's weird like that. But let's ignore this character. Again, Neon was one more. What happened there? Then, like before that, you did have Mary. Mary only is carried by her healing. The rest of her kit is kind of useless for a lot of stuff. You clearly saw, like, even against like Nillister and stuff like that, it wasn't too great. Yeah, sure she buffs up, sure she helps out, but she couldn't even save Neon from the catastrophe that she was. She helps out pretty well. Again, I'm not gonna like bash this character. The healing is 10 out of 10, correct? It is, but again, half her kit's kind of restricted, very restricted, if you will. So that's there. Now before that, what was Rosanna? I think he has Rosanna, right? What the hell was this? He hasn't even gotten her leveled up because she is just bad. Like you design a PvP character to be a PvP character, but she fails in PvP, correct? She's an A tier character because there's nobody else in PvP that she can really use, right? So for example, is she C tier? Is that what she is? I think she's C tier, right? But she's bad. So what happened? Where has the design gone wrong? Like you have outstanding art for all these characters, and if you look at it, like day 1 characters are still much better. This kit is much better than so many characters we've gotten recently. You can tell because again, Zambina leveled them up all the way to 6, right? 6 and 5, yeah. So you can see the kind of disparity in what's been happening. I don't know if testing has been just lackluster. Whatever it was, even like people called Biscuit dog crap day 1, but you have to know for whatever niche she is strong and she is freaking powerful. So what went wrong? Yeah, that's what I definitely wonder. I don't know if Shift Up got lazy with testing. There has still been a lot of bugs. Like this game was known for all the character bugs since day 1. So since then, it's obvious that that's been the case, right? But again, they made Blanc Noir. So you went from like, it's as if they made like the most broken characters ever, and then went down this road of not designing characters properly. And again, I'm not saying that I want a broken character. I already had a broken character with Blanc and Noir. We know that. But what happened? Like, make them good, and don't randomly throw one stupid thing in the kit to destroy them. Like, Nero could be very good if her skill 1 procs properly. It's as if it's not procking, like, or activating at proper times, correct? And then ignore that. Why did you make her an SMG character, right? Like, she could have been so, if she was a rocket launcher, oh my god, she'd be crazy in PvP and so helpful, right? What happened? Why'd you design a PvP? Or why did you design SMG? Yeah? It's like, why? Why did you do that? It's the little things in some of these kits that I don't know if they were tested, or like there's like a long game thing that they're trying to play here, where over time the character will excel, and that's what it is. But yeah, again, she's not bad, and that's not what I'm trying to say here. It's more so that I don't know if she was tested properly, okay? I think that she's still kind of, for some content, she's niche, right? But, like, stop releasing so many niche characters at the point, right? It's like her kit could have been crazy if the SMG was removed and if the skill 1 works properly. And again, I don't know if it's bugged right now, and this could definitely get better over time, like if they just fix it, but we'll see. That skill 1 is very awkward. I know that Rapunzel procs it or activates it perfectly, but something's wrong with that. It has to be. There's no way that every other character in the game doesn't work with her. Are they like designing her for a future healer? Like, but then again, why'd you give her an SMG? You could have made her so good. Why'd you give her an SMG? Yeah. And then again, are you trying to make us use water code allies in the future? Why did you restrict both the summer units to water code? Why? Why did you do that? It's like, again, weird decisions across the board. But you did get your broken characters, right? You got Blanc, you got Noir. Before that, like right before that, you got Dorothy. So I guess we will have characters that aren't good. That has to happen at a point. But it's kind of weird how you ran Rosanna, okay? Which was, not the greatest. Both summer were skips. Free-to-plays didn't need them. You don't need them at all, right? It's more so collection, and maybe in the future if water code needs it, right? So niche. So 3 in a row. Not even niche. Rosanna's not niche. So let's say not good, which is Rosanna. Niche, which is Mary. Not good, which is Neon. Now you ran over here into Nero, which you don't need Nero. By any means, you do not need Nero. You have so many better options and picks. In the future, she could get better, but I don't know if she's designed properly. That's what it is, correct? So for what it is, I still think that she's not a bad character. She's definitely better than Neon by far. She definitely is better than Rosanna by far. But I would say when tier lists roll around like to rate her, she'll get like B tier or A tier at max. I don't see her going C tier because she does have a lot of use case in some stuff. But really, her kit is just weird because on paper it screams beautiful. You're like, oh, that's great, right? And then when she gets into like play, she doesn't taunt properly. When that skill 1 isn't stacking with 5 stacks, she's useless in a way, right? You need that to stack 5 times, and only Rapunzel can give that. What happened, correct? So I do wonder, and maybe Shifta will take a look into their next characters, because, dude, I'm telling you, and I want to make this a separate video later on, I want to talk about this, but I have no hype for Nier if they keep it up with limited characters getting, like, butchered, and some of the recent characters getting butchered. Like, it's the disparity of, oh, we'll just make Pilgrims busted, right? And is that what it is? I don't know what happened recently, yeah? These two were ordinary characters, they were broken, but just make them good. Don't, like, throw in some stupid gimmick that ruins the character's kit, right? Rosanna, just weird. It doesn't work. Mary, half her kit's restricted. Neon just doesn't work. And then Nero, like, restricted. She's restricted in a way that skill 1's only with one character. So it's like, why so restrictive characters? It's very awkward, but still, I do want to see what they do in the future. But it's been very awkward in the game. I will say that now. I don't know if it's testing. I don't know what it is. Maybe they've gotten a little bit lazy or complacent, if you will. Or they're just focusing on better things, right? They want you to save right now. That's what it is. Like, people were going to say, like, the cat updates the bait for Nier. I don't think anybody got baited, bro. Unless you summon for waifu, which go for it. Again, she's still not bad. It's just, it's very, like, the kit could have been so nice and so good, right? And again, you don't need defenders. No one actually, like, I need to invest in this top tier defender. You can go without defenders, correct? But it's good to have a good one that can kind of help you in train or something like that. Not like a destroy train thing, but make them good, right? It's just the SMG, a few things in her kit. That's skill 1. Nothing is, hand in hand. So I'm getting repetitive here, but, it's just annoying. So that's what I'll talk about, all right? Catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace, and enjoy. That's it for me. And yeah, let me know what you think down below. I'm genuinely curious.